conversation about mental health and recovery is creating a divide in New Kent. Residents are split over an idea to turn a former children's camp into a drug rehab center. Our Maggie Marshall goes in depth tonight, speaking to people about the facility as the board prepares to make a decision.
Along a quiet New Kent road, you'll see this. A for sale sign marking a memory of the formerly operated McKeamy Woods Church Camp. It's a piece of property spanning 274 acres. Behind the wooded area lies dorms, full industrial kitchen and dining rooms, and a camp style.
Got everything that we need.
Travis Hall hopes to move his faith recovery program there.
That camp really provides an environment that is much more conducive to emotional healing. We want to get out of that downtown Newport News area. It's, there's so many temptations.
40 men occupy the facility, going through the faith-based process. They live on site with staff year-round and coach them through recovery.
We've been doing this for 40-some years.
But the premises of the program is polarizing to New Kent community members. 2 counter petitions are currently circulating.
There were flags almost immediately.
We need more of those facilities everywhere.
New Kent native Sandra Gother is one citizen that is concerned.
There will be 40 adult men living every day of the year for 12 months, unrestrained, who many of them are coming from rehabilitation programs in jail.
Outside of safety, she is taking issue with the success rate and the licensing of the program.
I would say if it was a licensed program, and if it was sanctioned by the Commonwealth, if they had oversight, we'd be talking differently.
It's tough, because people have the stigma is very real. It's very real when it comes to addiction.
Faith Recovery says ministry recovery is not clinical and doesn't need a license. However, they are currently in the process to get their state license to add a professional clinical component to the program. Over the last 2 years, they say about 25 members have made it to the full year to graduate the program. This is out of 115 members. It's a number they say may sound low, but they find is typical because of the length of the program or because people leave for family or medical reasons.
It's important to remember that these are people first and foremost that have a very complex disease. And these are people that are looking for help.
One who sought to get help is longtime New Kent resident Rick Farrell.
I didn't set out to just be a bad person that day. It takes over and erases any morals you may have had.
He spent over the last 2 decades in recovery.
There are so many stereotypes that still exist with alcoholics and addicts. We're in still a single generation that these things are even medically recognized.
He thinks New Kent could benefit from the recovery facility.
There's a lot of drug abuse that's already in the county, just in my little street alone. I experienced a life-changing opportunity in early sobriety to connect with a God of my understanding. That's how it begins, and that's why it's so important.
Now, the New Kent Board of Supervisors is left to weigh all of it. Views from community members and approval from reviewing agencies to see if a future of recovery has a place in the quiet land of New Kent.
I hope that more and more people in New Kent County can become aware of the proposal.
New Kent has like I said, they have a unique opportunity to be a part of something that can bring positive change to people that need it. Right here in New Kent, that person could be your neighbor's kid. It could be your neighbor.
Just hope that they would, obviously approve the permit, but just really want them to see the other side of addiction, that these are people in their community.
The New Kent Board of Supervisors will meet on May 9th. They're set to make a decision on whether they will grant Faith Recovery a provisional use permit. Working for you in Richmond, I'm Maggie Marshall, CBS 6 News.